Hello, it's us, the rocker, the headbanger, and the oddball. That's me, back with a video that isn't a contest entry even, or a tag. But it's also not vinyl or strictly music related really, but there is a reason. Now before we get into this video, some of you may know that I suffer with a blood cancer called multiple myeloma. I was first diagnosed just over 10 years ago now, and after a period in remission, almost 8 years, the cancer relapsed in February or March of 2023. Now, one of the disease's many pains, quite literally, is that it causes bones to become weaker, making fractures more likely. And just the other night, I fractured a rib in bed. No, not like that. Please, keep it clean. Just while putting my laptop on the floor from like a lying down position. I stretched too much, and it was just this loud cracking noise, followed by pain, basically. So I've not really been in much of a mood to make videos or do much of anything even. I can't even pick a camera up at the moment. There's not anything that can be done for a fractured rib anyway, other than rest and a ton of what I call my brave pills, painkillers. Anyway, rather than not make a video at all, or film another contest, though I will be doing the Northern Vinyl Guy one shortly, I think, I figured I'd tell you all about my brand new turntable. But why did I need one? Well, after many years of service, my I think TIAC TN200, I think it was, unit started acting up. It was unable to hold a constant platter speed, making listening impossible, really. I had a fiddle, like, you know, with the speed screws underneath the thing, and it would be fixed for a while, but then it would go again. So I decided that a new unit was needed. Now, I have an old but really quite fantastic JVC QL, I think it's a 5 something turntable up the loft, but it has no phono amplifier, so my Marantz receiver won't play it, and it isn't aesthetically pleasing enough for Mrs. Careful with that axe Eugene. So I had to buy a new unit, and the one I chose was this Audio Technica one. I think essentially it's exactly the same as the TIAC one, only in a different frock, and hopefully therefore it'll last another well, God knows how many years it the last one. I think given my parlour situation, it will definitely see me out, and I love it. It sounds absolutely fantastic. It plays records at the right speed, which is always a bonus. Sound quality is just right though. I'll give you a rundown of the rest of my system while I'm at it if you like, or if not, you can just switch off right now. I'm not an audiophile, but I do like my music to sound nice, and to that end my turntable is connected to a Marantz NR1403 receiver via a very long Audio Quest Forest Phono or RCA lead. The receiver powers a pair of Monitor Audio bronze floor standing speakers, or when needed, also a bronze center speaker and some tiny little cube rear surround units. Now, being connected as we are to our neighbour's house, we live in a semi-detached bungalow, I don't have or feel the need for a subwoofer. Try and be a good neighbour. The bronzes, I think, though, they deliver enough bass for my ears. Also connected to the receiver are my TV, a Panasonic Jobby, a Sky Q box. Sky TV in the UK is really like the major streaming service, if you like. I got a Sony multi-disc player. Now, I used to have a lovely Marantz one, a UD6007, but that gave up on life around a year ago. And also an Apple TV. I also have a JVC cassette deck, which I listen to through some Austrian audio wired headphones. There's nowhere on the receiver to plug it in. I only have a small handful of cassettes anyway, so this reason really isn't an issue. All the cables and interconnects are Audio Quest in some form or another. It's probably snake oil, but I do like to use a quality cable where I can. The only exception is the rear surround cables, where I needed to use something thinner, again to appease Mrs. Careful. And there you have it, my new turntable and system in general. Keep an eye out for that Northern Vinyl Guy. Yeah, Northern NVG entry, and hopefully some new videos once I feel up to making them. I got a few in the pipeline, including more in my 3, 4, 5, 6 series, as well as a look at some classic 1970s double live albums. And I am now going to film a video about one of those. Anyway, until we meet again, just be nice to each other, okay? Ta-ra.